So we're into the quarterfinals. And Dylan Menante, who's a college standout, has made 3 straight birdies to take a 1-up lead on the 15-year-old sensation, Nicholas Gross. Stuart Hagestad, the reigning Mid-Am champ, is 1 up on college superstar Sam Bennett of Texas A&M. Carr has a 2-up lead in his match against the Cinderella story Alex Price. You talked about the quick start, and this was a birdie putt for Nicholas Gross. And he still had a birdie putt.
Across the green on the par 3, number 2, and what a start there for Nicholas Gross, but
this was big.
Dylan Menante hit a wonderful tee shot and answers like he does. He'll walk it in.
Preventing Gross from going 2 up. And number 3, Menante making a mess of the hole.
Yeah, you don't see Dylan do this very often, give away par 5s, but gave that one away. But then all of a sudden,
third shot at the 5th for Gross. He's 2 up.
He has to go way left. Big slopes there at the 5th, and all kinds of trouble there for Nicholas.
He loses that hole. Now the 2nd at the 6th hole.
Yeah, wheels coming off just a little bit. Big stage here for Nicholas. Tough par 3, number 6, and Dylan was already on the green.
Harpa now Gross the 7th. Menante with a birdie look. And he would concede the birdie there.
Well, John, ever since about the 5th hole, he's really started to catch a groove, hitting some unbelievable iron shots, and this was an unbelievable one in here. He's about 15 feet up the hill to the right.
He starts to feel it. Watch out. He'll walk it in, and he'll just try to set the pace.
See what he can do.
Yeah, coming off an upslope here. He's got 94 yards. It's all about contact and controlling that spin. He's got to fly it far enough. And he didn't.
Yeah, that was his 3rd, so.
Quality tee shot. Keep moving on.
Just straight up the hill here. Maybe just a little bit of left or right. One you could definitely make.
It's on a good line.
Oh, how about that?
Might be something he needed there, Smiley. Get a little bit of momentum, get to that.
Yeah, it doesn't really fit his eye. He's been struggling to fade the ball today. And this is also out to the right. Going to be right on the same line as Menante's.
Yeah, the only way you lose leads is when you start hitting it out of play, out of position with your tee ball.
Most likely just going to be some form of layup to probably around 50, 70 yards. Just not a very good lie. Just got to put yourself in the situation to make par.
Yeah, even if you get your tee shot in the fairway, you cannot see the putting surface. And last Friday, that's the last time it's been touched. So anytime you hit your tee shot out of position in the rough, you are asking for big trouble.
That probably only went about 60 yards.
Yeah, at least he's got it in the fairway. He can control this morning, round of 32. Really good wedge player. Keeps that speed up, holds that finish right on line over top of the flagstick. Very well done.
Should break a little to his right. Walking it in again.
Oh, he is really feeling it there, Smiley.
Maybe an early birthday present if he can rally, Smiley.
Absolutely, and this is such a tough iron shot, 257 yards. Such a small opening at the front of this green. This didn't sound like it was hit very well.
Needs to hit a good one, and can he answer? That's going to come up well short.
And this is one of the toughest lag putts on the entire golf course. It's so fast, but this looks really, really good.
Catches his pin. It does.
Yes. Nicholas Gross.
The young 15-year-old showing a little bit of something.
It's a monster putt.
This seems like a lot of club here, John, for 275 yards.
Yeah, 266 front, pinned on that front little neck. He wants to get in that bunker, needs to keep going down to the bottom. That'll be on the downslope. That will be difficult there, Smiley.
Anything long or right is no good, and Menante with a less than driver is definitely the play.
Yeah, 3-wood here. Starts it up the right, trying to draw it.
Doesn't love it.
I think that was a mishit. And that will be in that front right bunker.
bunker. Luckily to find that bunker, just has to hit a high one up and make sure he doesn't get past this.
He can use that slope right there, though. Smiley could get a little bit better. He kind of stays there. That's a pretty good shot.
This is Gross at the 12th, his third shot.
Fairly makeable here, Cookie.
Yeah, just got to get it on the green. Use that slope to your advantage. I think he might have caught that at maybe a groove low, but not bad. Not that he's felt a lot of pressure in his young life, but this is it right here. Smiley, little left to righter.
Oh, absolutely. From 2.5 feet, this is out of the hole about a cup and a half.
Oh, no.
He didn't get it high enough. That's too bad to let one go there after winning the 11th to get back in the match.
Gross, 5.
Menante 3 up on the tee here at 15.
The tee's all the way up to 135 yards today. Front right hole location, this needs to be at the middle of the green, 3 up.
Yeah, front right hole location. A lot of danger to the short and to the right. He can win the match on this hole if he wins this hole.
But he is one of the most talented 15-year-olds I've ever seen, but he's so composed. And right now, he needs to be looking right at this hole location.
And he does look like he pulled it. Looking, tried to hit it too easy and just kind of stopped. Yeah, couldn't work out any better for Dylan being first out, and he could set the pace, his own pace.
15.
Menante in quickly. Birdie at the par 3.
To win the match.
Menante, 2. Gross, 3. Menante wins 4 and 3.
Impressive. Dylan Menante was 2 down through the first 3 holes, wins 5, 6, 7, 8.
Being 2 down through 3 holes, what was the swing thought, or what got you through to the rest of the round today?
Yeah, I definitely had to start using my legs. Those upper body, those first 2 holes, I mean, that 3-wood was just wiped on both of those, so it definitely wasn't the best start.
Yeah, so it seemed like you were just clinical out there after that 3rd hole. It really felt like that iron shot on 5 is where you really started to kind of turn the corner.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I finally found my swing. I flushed it, so I was like, oh, I know I'm a good iron player, so once I got the ball in the fairway, it was just kind of like, keep doing it, keep doing it.
Well, man, congratulations. And
Bennett Hagestad, the headliner, if you will, of these quarterfinals. A lot of people out watching. This was Hagestad's 3rd at the par 5 3rd. They both parred 1 and 2. And what a shot here by Stewart. 4 or 5 feet remaining for his birdie. And then Bennett pushed it up there in 2. 3rd, short of the green. Couple of birdies there, tying the 3rd straight hole. And this was Hagestad at the 4th. His drive barely staying in bounds. His 2nd couldn't even get it back into the fairway, so you would think advantage Bennett, but not so fast. Look at this 3rd shot for Hagestad. Stop. And stop. Really, really well done by Stewart. Giving him a chance to save par, put a little bit of pressure on Bennett, and this was the par putt for Stewart. Heck of a 4. Bennett was on in 2, birdie putt left short. This now for his par to tie, and just like that, match play flips the script.
The 6th hole.
Sam Bennett looking to answer here. Stuart Hagestad has about 18 feet for birdie. This looks really nice in the air if it's the right club. Oh, fantastic shot.
6 playing 225 today, Cole. What a quality golf shot. 2 of them.
Putter for birdie. This to tie the match. Oh, yeah, walk it in.
How about that 2 right there, Cole?
This is going to be a battle, boys.
Looking forward to this match.
Match is tied.
Kind of a homemade golf swing, but he owns it. Strikes the ball very, very well. 3rd in the world amateur golf rankings, and what a wonderful golf
This
shot, like you
should
said there,
gather.
Cole.
This
Using
is
that
gonna be
slope, getting
great.
better and better.
Really good shot by Bennett.
Well, we mentioned number 3 versus number 9, and these 2 have played by far the best golf of anyone that's left in the championship. They are combined 21 under heading into today.
Best players playing the best golf.
Good.
It's kind of a shame it's a quarterfinal matchup. Oh, this right at it. How about this?
That's right where he has it, Cole. Great birdie.
This is going to be fun to watch.
See if Stewart can answer.
Sure can.
Boy, what a match. You start having holes with threes on the tough par 4, number 7.
Really nice all day.
Tall player.
Oh boy, this is just like the 4th. This is a low hook way left.
That's down there on that 6th tee. Well, he'll have a on the tee cut, so the lie won't be a problem.
Slides it over the rough.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to go through that little window right there and try to chase something up towards the front of the green. Got that bunker. Look at this shot. You get off the back into the back bunker. Will grab in that rough. You have to hold this off a little bit. Did a nice job of holding it off. A little bit too much, and that will be difficult. That is short side, landing on a downslope. Depends on the lie. It's all about the contact right here. Slip that right hand underneath, hold that face open, keep the speed up.
Stop.
Yeah, I cut too much ball.
Stop.
That could go 20 yards off the front of the green.
It's so good. Oh, it's so good.
That's not nearly finished. Did find the front part of the green.
Hagestad still away at the 8th.
Choosing to put it up that slope. And that will go off the back of the green. There's a little bit of a slope there.
Been worthy, and a number of these players did compete at the Country Club at Brookline. Some said this was actually tougher.
Talked to a number of players, and they asked me, do you think that they could hold a U.S. Open? I said, here, absolutely, right here, right now.
Just 17 yards longer.
No.
Oh, this is a big pull. This is going to miss the bunker left.
It gets hard pan over there, too. And there it goes. You can see the ball, but that's where everybody walks off, so it'll be going against the grain up the hill.
Rain right back into him. It's where all the players walked off. Oh, just flubbed it.
Yeah, went right underneath that Colt.
That's one of those ones, Cookie, you got to play like a bunker shot, in my opinion. Just really hit it explode.
Bennett to win the hole.
Hit a really solid tee shot to get it here. This one going to move to his left just a little bit at the end.
Settle.
Towards the back of that green.
No.
Just
your opponent's in trouble. Just cozy it up there. And take a pretty big 2-up lead with 7 to play.
see if he walks this one in like he did on the last. He does.
Big fist pump.
A little more work than he had bargained for, but wins the
7. Brutal hole location in this back left section. Got to be spot on to get this one close.
Tiny little area back there. Colt needs to get up.
Don't spin. Okay.
Oh, it did.
That's really good.
When he flushes it.
Kind of reminds me of a lot of your guy, Patrick Cantley.
I was thinking that
shuffling.
earlier. Yeah, little toe tapping, little dancing around. That's going to get a little bit better, although it needs to stay.
That's going to be good.
Yeah, it needs to stay on that section, and it will. 2 good shots.
No doubt he's going to have to get it going, running out of holes. Good look here, though, going to move to his right the entire way.
Yeah, needs to start right here. Never got it high enough. You got it.
Huge.
He's putting lights out. 3 up, 4 to play.
He really does good. He looks good with that putter.
Be good.
Club twirl.
Oh my, this is so good.
It was just left of the hole location and cut it back in there perfectly.
This one very high. On a great line, needs a bounce. All right, way to answer.
Right underneath the hole. He's still alive.
It's big time.
Oh, he gave Sam Bennett a smile too and said, let's keep going. This one is left of the hole. All right, smart shot. Mate Stuart Hagestad beat you.
There you go, right on that number.
Stu.
Go. Go.
Oh, he scooped it. This is out to the right. Okay, got away with it.
Did get away with it underneath the hole.
Oh my, you are kidding. How rude.
The dreaded shoe. It's a great effort.
Yeah, well done.
Good match between two top amateurs.
Sam Bennett's on to the semifinals with a 3-2 victory over the reigning Mid-Am champ, Stuart Hagestad.
Here with Sam Bennett after a 3-2 win over a very tough Stuart Hagestad. How are we feeling after the match?
Oh, it's incredible. You know, this is why we tee it up and play. You know, for situations like this, why we practice, why we do the things we do. And you know, Stu's a great player, and I knew it was going to be a tough match. But you know, the first 3 matches were tough. I've had a pretty you know, tough matchups leading up to this. But you know, I just played solid all day, like I've been all week, just teeing the ball and play. And if you do that, you put so much pressure on your opponent, it makes that fairway a lot smaller. And you know, this course really suits my game. And coming into this week, that's what everybody says. You know, your classic Northeast golf where you just got to pound fairways. And you know, like me and Coach talk about, less is more, and that's the way it is out here, especially.
You mentioned this is why we play the game. A lot on the line tomorrow in the semifinals. How do you put that out of your mind and focus on the task at hand?
Yeah, for sure. Just, you know, next up, whoever that is, you know, we're going to go from there. But, you know, yeah, there's a lot on the line. I mean, obviously, I know what's on the line. Everybody does. But, you know, I made the cut at the U.S. Open this year and played in 3 tour events prior to this. So, you know, this is nothing new for me. I feel like I'm experienced, and, you know, I feel like I'm the dog in this race right now.
All right, well, best of luck. Continue the great play.
Thank you.
Ben Carr, Alex Price. Carr with an early 2-up lead. Both players making a bit of a mess of this whole cookie. Bogey effort there by Carr. So might be in danger of giving one back. This is Alex Price for bogey to win the hole. Good enough to get it done, Rich.
Kind of a scrappy match, but that's what match play is all about.
Oh, shoved it.
Yeah, kind of hit it on the run.
Back to 9, Ben Carr. This for birdie. John, take a 4-up lead.
Right in the center. Playing some high-quality golf, Ben Carr is.
Now, Price at the 10th at a big hole.
Yeah, hole high. Just off the left side of the green at the 10th. Wonderful bunker shot. Finds himself 4 down, so much needed.
I promise you that.
Intelligent family. Started to break to the right and stopped.
2 putts to win the hole. Go 4 up once again against Alex Price.
A nice tee shot in here on that downhill par 3. Just kind of squeezing it down there. That's all he needed.
Yep, conceded.
Alex Price, he's 4 down.
95 yards, but has a backstop back behind this hole that he can use to spin it back to this hole. This looks really good.
Yeah, he needs to cut into the slate. He's using that backstop. This will get close. This has a chance. It's going to hang to the... Well done.
Yeah, maybe that'll jumpstart a comeback run. Carr, this basically the tie because Price's short birdie putt was conceded after he knifed it in there beautifully.
Yeah, that won't get down to that proper level.
Price now 3 down.
At this hole from here.
You'd have to land it perfectly, just kind of in that rough, but that would be taking on a big chance. That's going to have to release out of that rough to the back of the green. Just saw Stuart Hagestad putt from a similar spot. It's by this hole. It's got some speed to it. He's going to catch the...
Oh, did everything but go.
Everything but go in.
Carr for birdie to win the 13th.
Not much in this one, Burko.
Just kind of eased it down there.
Ties work for him right now. 3 up, 5 to go.
Right, Price with an iron off the tee at 14.
this was just a layup, but he hit this low and right and into the fescue. Only probably carried 180 yards.
Yeah, laid the sod over that.
Back is holding up.
Yeah, that missed that tee shot and didn't get it across one of the cross bunkers. You can see he's just in absolute agony right now.
Carr, second shot in a great position, 3 up.
If I'm Ben Carr here, I'm looking right at the middle of the green. What's not anything left here?
Yeah, make sure you get it to hole high because it could come back off the green. So, but with this much club, it's not going to have much of a no spin.
Oh, and it's heading left. The only place you couldn't hit it.
You can't hit it there.
Third shot, Price, 14th hole.
121 yards up the hill, back left hole location in a tiny little area.
Go.
Got it up there on the correct level, and
It's now Carr.
Carr has made an absolute mess of this hole. At the beginning of this hole, I would have said after Alex Price's tee shot that there's no way that Ben Carr can lose this hole. But as it stands right now, Ben Carr's got to make a 15-footer most likely to have the hole.
yeah, this won't be going very fast. I promise you that. Really slick putt.
Slow down.
Easy.
Slow down.
I'm gonna have. Oh, he conceded it.
Well, that'll make your back feel a little bit better.
Okay, well let's get to 15 before he changes his mind.
Second chance of life winning that last hole. 135 yards at front right hole location.
See what kind of shot he wants to play. Start at the center.
Needs to
of the
get
green.
up.
Barely.
It did, and now he's got a good opportunity for birdie.
Well, John, I think he's got to be looking at the middle of the green here.
Yeah, for all that misfortune on the last hole, you don't want to miss it
John,
to the
this
right.
is out to the right.
You don't.
Huge mistake. Price, 2 putts to win the 15th.
Not much in this. And this looks good.
Oh, yes. Battling a bad back. Price hanging in there.
266 yards of the hole. The tree that hangs on the left side of this hole here is in play for him. He needs to hit it over this, John.
There's no layup in Ben Carr right now.
Oh, this is way up in the air.
Got it just short of the green. Won't quite get to the green.
Right to left. It's just going to be very difficult to curve it and for it to come out with enough heat, like you're talking about, to take that slope. But you can pull it off, so we'll see what he can do here.
This will come out very straight with no spin. He went at it, but it shot to the right. That'll be in the tall rough. And
Third for Carr, just short of the green.
Uphill putt here. As soon as it gets onto the green, it's going to really start moving to the left and fast.
just trying to get it up at the apex of that slope right there. And that is excellent touch. That should do it. And make Ben Carr make his. Should move to the right.
Should be it.
That should be it. Yep. It's a great battle there. What a run there for Alex Price.
Got it, baby! Results of the match. Of the whole, Carr 4.
Ben Carr, who's punched his ticket into the semifinal tomorrow. How hard was it today to not get in front of yourself?
It was pretty tough. I was up most of the day. Started to lose a few holes late, but luckily I had a bunch of support back from home up here. They flew up this morning, and it meant the world to see them all here. I think they definitely helped pull me through today.
Well, I imagine there's going to be plenty more friends and family coming up for tomorrow's match, cheering you on. What is your mindset heading into tomorrow?
Just get some rest and try to keep doing what I'm doing. I mean, it's been working, so I'm just going to stick to my game plan and trust that it'll prevail at the end of the day.
Well, best of luck tomorrow, my man. Go get him.
Appreciate it.
Over to you.
Fourth hole. This is Derek Hitchner. It's a par putt to tie.
Difficult fourth hole. Out of bounds on the left, 504 yards, and
to Derek Hitchner here at the 5th. This is his 3rd shot. His opponent Lague in trouble. And with Lague making a bit of a mess here at the 5th, tells Hitchner, you're good.
.225 yards today. Does play downhill quite a bit. Left hole location.
Oh, man.
How about that golf shot?
Speaking of high level.
Little waggles.
All right, this was earlier at 6th, Lague.
Yeah, not a very good shot off the tee there, but playing the super Flopodopoulos straight up in the air, and what a nice shot.
All right, that was a moment ago. Just to win the hole.
Hit that pearl off the tee, down the hill, right over top of the flagstick. Just creases that right edge.
Hitchner now at 7. We know Lague's in a bit of trouble, John. So anything on the green, good one.
Yeah, definitely. Hit yourself a quality shot, put the pressure back on your opponent, and this will actually get really close. He didn't take advantage of a good shot in the last hole, so maybe he can do it here at number 7.
Back at 7, Hitchner, 2 putts to go, 1 up against Lague. Why use 2 when you can do it in 1?
Didn't need the 2.
9, Derek Hitchner, 1 up against Shea Lague, his 2nd.
Yeah, up on that top level, just in that right rough. Now he's going to have to try to chase something, get it on the ground, let it run up that front part of the green, and well done.
How good is that cookie?
Derek Hitchner looks pretty impressive right now.
To 9, Derek Hitchner. He's got this for birdie, looking to go 2 up against Shea Lague.
Yeah, quality golf shot out of that right rough and takes advantage of it.
Yeah, grade 3 by the 5th-year senior at Pepperdine.
Not long ago.
Yeah, memorable week for the 15-year-old. Hitchner's tee shot on the way here at 11.
233 front, 256 all the way to the hole location, down 19, and this is a good golf shot, but it will gather some speed. Maybe just stay on the edge of the green up against that collar. That Shea looking to answer. Takes out that little hybrid club. Trying to find that green. Hits it just left of the hole location. Really nice golf shot. Well, might chase through just a little bit. That'll stay on the green. Good quality golf shot there for Shea. Advising and covering, and freshman out of San Diego. Just didn't get it high enough. Good speed. I'm sure that'll be conceded. Not the strike. It can come out hot.
Oh,
it did. And it went right in the center.
Wow. What a 2 by Hitchner.
That was gathering some speed, but caught the center of the hole.
Drop back to 12.
All right, this is a Lague, and we'll see it with Tracer technology. It is brought to you by Lexus, the official vehicle of the USGA.
And with driver, Derek Hitchner has laid the ball up. Trying to hit that high cut here on that drivable 12th. Something that he needs.
Yeah.
Trying to make something happen. He does.
That's what we're here for. Let it rip.
Extra out of sand, he curved the ball into some of these spots.
Right, Hitchner for birdie, 3 up against Lague at 12. That's a great 3.
Make that eagle putt for Shea Lague a little bit longer.
Enormous eagle putt for Lague.
To win the hole, and opportunity missed there for Shea. That's disappointing.
Hole is tied with 3s.
While we wait, let's go to 13.
The 4th for Lague at the par 5. Hitchner's got a par putt upcoming. Lague in trouble here, 3 down.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Oh.
How about that? We've seen that before from Shea Lague.
That gets you out of trouble quickly.
Hang it in there.
This one is right at it if it's the number. Oh, it hits the pin.
It's the flag stick.
What a shot.
brake a little bit.
What an effort.
Really good effort. Carried about a foot too much speed.
Great two.
Three up, 3 to play. Youngster's got an attitude already.
This one is coming in hot.
Yeah.
Oh boy, get down.
Yeah, it flew onto the putting surface there, Colt.
It's okay.
Well, you are correct, but needs to get up. That's okay.
Just creeping up there. That'll do it.
So Derek Hitchner is on to the semifinals. 3-2 win. Great experience for Shea Lague.
All right, I'm here with Derek Hitchner, who's moving on to the semifinals. Give us your thoughts on the match today.
Yeah, I mean, that was an incredible match. I thought Shea played incredibly well. I was just thankfully I was able to play probably one of the better rounds of my life, honestly. Just hit the ball really well and putted well. And I mean, I needed to win, because if I didn't play extremely well, I wouldn't have had any chance.
If I would have told you Wednesday morning before the playoff, hey, you're going to move on and you're going to be in the semifinals come Saturday, what would you have said?
Might have been a little skeptical, but I mean, I have the belief that I can do it. It's just a matter of actually getting it done. I mean, it's incredible. I'm just so grateful for this opportunity, and it's honestly still a little surreal, but I'm just going to try to keep going day by day.
All right, well, get some rest and good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
They all advance to the semis. Menante against Bennett. Bennett, in his last 2 matches in this run to the semis, has beaten numbers 9 and 10 in the World Amateur Golf Rankings. He'll have to get by number 8, Menante, tomorrow. And then it's Ben Carr from Georgia Southern against Derek Hitchner from Pepperdine. All quality players. Menante's 21. The other 3 are all 22 years old.